Brad here, welcome to the channel and welcome to another money grind video. This one I think you guys are really going to be excited about. This car with the 4-rotor motor swap in it and its all-wheel drive system. I really think this is probably now my favorite car to go to for money grinds. I think it just barely beats out the Silvia Spec R, but in this video, I will show you guys the 3 steps to building this car. We will go over the purchasing of the car and parts. Step 2 will be the tune. Step 3 will be the racing. And we'll go over the fuel map situation in the race part. So stick around for that, but let's get to step 1. All right, let's head on over to the car dealerships. Let's head over to Mazda. Go to the showroom, scroll all the way over to the Mazda 3. I really wish that in this game they would add the older Mazda Speed 3s. I was always a big fan of those. I do like these ones. I like the looks of these, but I really do like the older Mazda Speed 3s a little bit more. But go ahead and purchase it. Then we'll head over to GT Auto. In here, I did do the wide body kit, and then obviously the very expensive rotary swap, but well worth the money. After that, we will head over to the body parts. Go ahead and get whatever wheels you want. I do the wide offset, and then obviously the Type A front lip, Type A side skirts, Type A diffuser, and then the wing. Let's head over to buying the parts that we will need. So I've obviously already purchased these, but I will show you which ones you want. You do want the rate reduction stage 1. You also want weight reduction stage 2 and ballast. You will also want to go and get the fully customized LSD, body rigidity, and weight reduction stage 3. You also want racing hard tires, the fully customized racing transmission. We will go over that in the tuning. You also want fully customized suspension, racing clutch and flywheel, torque vectoring and center diff, brake balance controller, and brake pads. We will also get the carbon ceramic brakes. And then also you will want the carbon drive shaft. Now let's head on over to step 2, the tune. All right, so this is the tricky part of this car, is the tune. Go ahead and take a screenshot or pause it at this point and get all the numbers. We will go over the transmission here in a second because I did have to change those numbers around to make it work with the gearing for the higher top speed. So go ahead and also pause it here if you need to, or screenshot again. You want 2.440, 1.600, 1.170, 0.900, 0.725, and 0.620. That's what I found out worked best. Also, you do want 125 kgs of ballast, and I put it all to the rear to try and equal out the weight balance from front and rear. Also 140 for front downforce, 250 for rear. And then obviously I did do, again, the brake balance to -1. Sorry, I also just realized you do need to get the ECU so that you can tune it to 90 for power. Don't forget to do that. But let's get to step 3, the race. We will head over to the World Circuits, Europe, 24-hour Le Mans. Again, don't forget to do easy. You want to have it on easy just to make it easy for yourself. You're just making money. It's not like you're doing an actual race. But 24-hour Le Mans, World Touring Car 700. Again, purchase your intermediates or wets here. It's going to be better. It's just easier. But let's get to the race. Now, with the fuel mapping, like I said, I've done it a couple tries. And I did it on Fuel Map 6, and on Fuel Map 6 you can make it 5 to 6 laps without having to come in to refuel. But I mean, you're most likely going to stop anyways because of weather. So at that point, the way slower lap times just aren't, I don't think, are worth it. So with this one, I went full bore Fuel Map 1, and you are able to make it 3 laps before you have to come into pit. I think you can make it 4, but I ended up doing 3 because the weather was coming in, so I had to change for tires anyways. So I just came in. But this car flies. Like, easily under 4 minutes. I think my time was 3:57, which is really fast. That might be one of my faster laps. I'm trying to think. I can't think of any other cars right now that were that fast, but I feel like I have gotten 1 or 2 that were a little bit faster. But with the fuel economy and how well this motor does on fuel, it is top dog, I think, for motor swaps, and for, like I said, doing this money growing. This car is just fantastic. It's fast, handles great, and I have no complaints. I really don't. And I don't think you guys will have too many complaints. Personally, I don't, but you guys can let me know in the comments whether or not you like this or not. I mean, this car, I think, is the first car that I've done where I had to stop and wait at the end of lap 7 to cross the line because of how fast it was. It wasn't long. I think I only waited like, I don't know, 15 seconds, 20 seconds or whatever, but still, most of the cars, like, I'm crossing after the 30-minute mark on lap 7. And this was the first car, I think, that I've done where I actually had to sit and wait on lap 7 to cross the line because of how fast it is. It's just an impressive car. It really is. Like I said, handling's great. Speed is definitely there. This car is super fast. And with the fuel economy, it's just mind-boggling to me how fast and how good this car is. I freaking love the way this car sounds with this motor. This is probably my favorite sounding motor. I'm going to be quiet for a little bit just so you can listen to these next sections, just to see how good this car sounds. I mean, come on, how can you not enjoy that sound? It just sounds so good. Nothing sounds like it really. But, like I said, this car, I'm just still so impressed with how good this car is. I'm probably going to race this thing all the time now, just because of how fast and how good this car handles. It's just impressive. But coming to the end of the first lap, like I said, I ran a 3:57, I believe. Really good. I will show a pit here in a second, and it driving a little bit in the rain. Car handles great in the rain because of the all-wheel drive. No issues really. Braking, didn't have any issues. Braking's pretty good on this car. Yeah, it's just all around. Really, really like this car. And I do like the way it looks. It is very impressive to me. As you can see, still flying in the rain, no issues. But let's get to the finish. Sat here for about 20 seconds. Easily out in front. They're in the pits, so had I kept going, I would have lapped them. And as you can see, I ran a 3:57 for my first lap, 4-minute for my second lap. Super fast. I really do enjoy this car and just how quick it is. But let me know in the comments if you guys like it as much as I do. And hope you check out the Porsche video coming out next.